Good evening, world. It's 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Canada time. I just woke up. Obviously, I hope you guys enjoyed my recent video that I made about the Matrix. I love when we talk about the Matrix. Yes. There's a high chance I will be purchasing the rights of the Matrix. Or I'll just do the Great Escape. We'll see what happens. I'm going to have that talk with my wife, obviously. Yeah. But somebody tells me VJ will choose the four movies over the Matrix, to be honest. Because I know VJ loves romance. She did a lot of romance movies, and she did a lot of shitty. They don't hate me, VJ. She did a lot of shitty indie romance movies in Hollywood. VJ is gonna alive, and I want to do that very unique story so bad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mike, hey, VJ, if you want to do the four movies, just let me know. And I don't have to do the Matrix. I'll just do the Great Escape. You're still looking at an amazing story for the Great Escape. I don't have to make all these annoying calls to Warner Bros. And what? We won't lose out on $3 billion. Some saying. Yeah, obviously. $3 billion in Canadian money, right? Which is like 2.2 billion in American money. Yeah. I might put a poll on my website. And have you guys vote. Would you rather see Sky Source do The Great Escape, They're Unique, The Great Escape, or I'll just say They're Unique or Matrix 4? What would you rather? What would you rather? A fan question, and you guys can vote on my website and you can do that if you want to. See what the fans want more: The Matrix 4 or Great Escape. Sarah. What do you think will take the vote? I don't know. What movie will take the vote? Somebody tells me Matrix 4 might take the vote, but Great Escape might take the vote too. Everyone wants to see me in that. And trust me, you guys all want to see me VJ in a romance story. Yeah, Ivan. Even though I want to see that Matrix shows, yeah, I want to see you in a romance story too. Yeah, kick back and relax romance story. You know what I'm saying? Because even though romance stories tend not to be big hits, except for Twilight. Twilight was a massive hit. Twilight made like $400 million. It was a massive hit, obviously. Twilight and Titanic are like the only romance stories that made that were hits. They made a lot of money. They made hundreds of millions, to even billions, obviously. Whereas all the other romance stories were not that big hits, obviously. Romance stories are not ten. Romance stories are kind of like they're kind of niche genres. Hence why they don't do that well in the box office, obviously. A lot of people who like watching romance are like women and like couples and that kind of stuff. They love watching. Women love romance and couples love romance. Men don't really like romance, but like a lot, you'll be surprised how much men like romance too. I personally like romance. I think romance story they give you this what romance story make you what give you this warmy feeling of that within a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you guys are gonna want. I want to see you in that very unique movie. Yeah. The better thing about the four movies is that you get to see me and VJ in different kind of movies, different genre kind of movies. Whereas the Matrix is all the same genre for three movies. So Sarah. That's why it's tough, man. That's why I might have you guys vote. What would you guys rather have a fan question? Would you guys rather have Sky Source do The Great Escape or Matrix 4? What would you rather watch? What would you rather watch? What would you rather have Sky Source do? And you guys vote. You see what you guys say, obviously. I'm also going to have to talk to my team. I'm going to talk to my team and let them know, okay, guys. Okay, John, Dave Filoni, I don't know, James Gunn. I might grab him from DC. Don't hate me, DC. You know what I'm saying? I believe James Gunn signed a 4-year contract with DC. In a good 4 years, I'll be starting Skyers, guys. If I start Skyers is like 2020, I don't know, 2026, that's 3 years from now, right? James Gunn's still in the contract, I will not be able to hire him. Don't hate me, James. You know, so but James might try to find a way to get out of his contract, out of his contract, obviously, because he'd rather work for me than work for DC. Yeah, I'd rather work for Ryan than work in fucking Hollywood. Yes, I'm paying him way more money than what he makes in Hollywood. James Gunn probably signed what? He probably makes maybe 18 million bucks, something like that. His salary, 16 million bucks salary, something like that. As the head of DC, and he probably has performance bonuses for movies, that kind of stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Even though I love you, David Zaslav, but I'd rather work for Ivan, man. Ivan offered me more money. He gave me my freedom. Which you're not going to give me freedom. No, in Hollywood, you got to do it to make your money. And Ivan's company is much bigger than your company, David. And what? You can fund his movies for way more money. Yeah, and Ivan has a plan for his movies. Yeah, I have a plan. Yeah, the only con about my company is after the first phase of the journey ends for all the 17, you're only going to work for me for a good 20, 22 years, which is more than long enough, obviously. James Gunn's 56 now. If I hire him, he'll be like 60 years old, obviously. He'll be like 80 years old by the time I hire him. He'll be done. He'll be like 80 years old by the time the 20 years are up. I'm like, hey, take the money that you made and enjoy your retirement. I'm saying, if you want to work in Hall, you want to work in Hall. But at 80 years old, you shouldn't be working, man. You should take your money you make and enjoy your fucking life. You don't. There's nothing worse than what? Working when you're fucking old, man, and you have no time to enjoy. What's the point of making all that money if you can't enjoy your retirement with that money, man? You make all that money, retire, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's why I believe at 65 you should retire, man. 65, 70, man, you should retire and enjoy your life for a good 10, 15, 20 years. Blow your money, give your kids wills, and then enjoy your life, man. You guys are not mean, VJ. You don't have the God gene. You can't live forever. You can't stay young forever. Don't hate me. Once the 20 years are up, I want you what? I want you what? Yeah, I'm going to have that big talk with my team, my two supporters, my John, Dave, you know what I'm saying? James Gunn, Peter Safran, Ryan Coogler, Ryan Johnson, you know what I'm saying? I don't know about JJ Ames. No, I'm joking. JJ Ames is talented too. JJ Ames, you know what I'm saying? The Russo Boys, I'm going to have a talk with those guys. Zack Snyder, I have to have a talk with those guys. Okay, guys, after I do my amazing Last of Us movie, I am thinking of either doing... Okay, Ivan, you have a plan? Yes. I want to do 4 movies after Zay. I want to do 5 movies, and that's phase 1. Phase 1, obviously. Phase 1 is my 5 movies. Or I can do the first 3 movies as phase 1, and the next 2 movies is part of phase 2. You can do that. I want to do, okay, Ivan, yeah, after Zayas, I want to do this Great Escape story. Okay, Ivan, what's your different story? Okay, we're an innocent couple, we work for this company, we can't find jobs, and we're on the run and we're kicking ass. Okay, that's our idea for the second movie. Yeah. The third movie I want to do is a very unique story. It's a love romance story with me and VJ. Me and VJ, where it starts off with us as kids, we make a pact with our best friends that nothing will separate our friendships, obviously. We talk about who we want to marry and date in the future. And it transfers many years later, and then me and VJ end up meeting each other, and our friends and even VJ's family are envious of their relation. They do whatever they can to destroy their relationship, to prevent the relationship from happening, and VJ runs away with me. Alright, that sounds like a masterpiece, yes. The third movie is a hidden vampire movie. So it starts off with like 50 years ago, a man goes to the island. He ends up escaping the island, obviously. And he gets rescued, obviously, and he doesn't tell anyone what happened in that island. Some there. And it transfers 50 years later, and me and VJ are with our friends, and we're planning our wedding. We get married. We have not decided where we want to go on our honeymoon. So most couples already know where they want to go on their honeymoon. Me and VJ have not decided where we don't. You guys plan your honeymoon? No, not yet. Really? What kind of married couple does not have a honeymoon plan? Yeah, me and my wife we just don't know what to do, you know what I'm saying? And we see this ad, boat cruise for newlywed couples, and we go on the boat for newlywed couples, obviously. And Will Smith is a captain on the boat. So if I do the Hidden Vamp movie, I'll most likely choose Will Smith. Or maybe Dwayne Johnson. I'll choose either Will Smith, Dwayne Johnson, or maybe Denzel Washington, maybe. Or Tom Hanks, but Tom Hanks is fucking old. Tom Hanks will be too old. He'll be in his 80s by then, you know what I'm saying? 80s, you're still fine. You can still act, obviously, but he'll be done, Tom Hanks, by then. But if I do the Hidden Vamp, the 4 movies, the Hidden Vamp, I'll most likely choose Will Smith. Will Smith for the role. Because Will Smith is young. He's only like in his early 50s. He's like 54 years old. Have him be the captain on the boat, Will Smith, if I do the Hidden Vamp movie, which is like, I don't know, 17, 16 years from now. And it's Will Smith and all of them are obviously hoping I do the Hidden Vampire movie. Whereas Michael B. Jordan and all of them are hoping I do The Matrix. Or because high chance I will choose Michael for The Great Escape. But for The Great Escape, Michael will only be in a good hour and like 15 minutes of the movie, man. I'm gonna kill him off. Whereas The Matrix, he's gonna be in a 3-movie trilogy, signed to a multiple movie deal, obviously. Ivan, please do that Matrix trilogy. He's begging, you know what I'm saying? And Keanu Reeves is hoping I do The Great Escape because all these actors are selfish, obviously. Brie Larson, John Cena are hoping I do The Matrix because they want to be safe for like 3 movies. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Will Smith is hoping I do the 4 movies because he wants to be in the Him Out movie. Yeah. So me and VJ go on this boat cruise for newlywed couples. But all the newlywed couples we meet are all older couples who were in their 50s and 60s who got married. So for that movie, I am thinking Mark Wahlberg or Chris Hemsworth. I think Mark Wahlberg is better for the role, to be honest. Mark Wahlberg, obviously Will Smith, or perhaps Dwayne. You can have Dwayne Johnson compete with Will Smith, obviously. And what? And yeah, Mark Wahlberg. For the woman actor, I'm thinking Natalie Portman. She's good for that movie. Have her be Mark Wahlberg's wife. I'm thinking Hayden Christensen's good for that movie. Tom Holland, those actors. I'm thinking, and Tom Hiddleston too. I'm thinking those actors are good for the hit. You're looking at an amazing movie for that movie, man. You know what I'm saying? Will that movie rated R? No, I don't know. That movie, I'll make it maybe 14 plus, maybe. They're unique. I'll make it probably PG-13. But I want it to be a bit darker though. I want it to be 14 plus to be a bit darker. But Very Unique is the only movie that might be PG-13. And The Matrix shows you I probably will make it PG-13 or 14 plus. And Very Unique PG-13. Whereas my other movies will be like 14 plus or rated R. The Him That movie, I want it to be scary. That's why I don't want it to be PG-13. Otherwise, it won't be that good. If you have it PG-13, the movie won't be as good. You want these vampires to be creepy, and you have to have it like rated R, 14 plus. 16 plus. You know how like Underworld 16 plus? Yeah. Have the Him That movie be 16 plus. Rated R is a bit too much. You can have it be 16 plus. And we go on this boat cruise, obviously. Will Smith or Dwayne Johnson, the captain of the boat. And then we bond with the couples. We talk and all stuff. We get drunk on the boat. It's like a luxury boat. And like, you know what I'm saying? And yeah. And our couples, our friends keep tabs with us. And they call us. Hey, did you know there's a warning of a tsunami coming? You know, saying, oh, you know what I'm saying? And we brush it off. No, don't worry, we'll be fine. And the tsunami happens and our boat capsizes. And we land in this like mysterious island, like something like Skull Island. We land on this mysterious island and we're on that island, obviously. We drift into the island, obviously. And our friends are doing investigation in Los Angeles. They don't know where the boat crashed, obviously. And my idea is I have a scene where our friends are talking in some restaurant, and the guy who escaped that island like 50 years ago, he's like old now. You know what I'm saying? And he overhears us talking, obviously. He's like, hey, hey, I think I might know where you're talking about your boat crashing. You know what I'm saying? And he talks about he's like, yeah, 50 years ago, I remember I landed in this island. You know what I'm saying? Holy shit, Gravy, yes. I never told anyone about my experience. You never told anyone about the island? No one will believe me. But I remember it. I remember it like yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I was a young dude. The island has vampires. Now, and you escaped. Yes, I escaped the island. Yeah. Something like Castaway. He has this raft and he gets on the water. And he what? And he what? He escapes the island, obviously. It's an amazing story. And then when me and Vision, all the couples land on the island, obviously, the first day everything's fine, and once sunset hits and nighttime hits, we find out there's vampires that go on the island. Creepy fucking islands. They have their own tribes, they have rituals. It's like an amazing story. The Hit Vamp movie will not be as good as The Great Escape, but it'll be a good movie, man. You're looking at a good movie. Obviously. Look at an amazing story for that. Yeah. And the final movie I'll do will be the Western gangster movie. The the Western gangster movie. That's my idea for the first phase. Or I do the three Matrix. I do the three Matrix the Matrix trilogy after Zanus. So I don't know, man. What you guys think I should do? I don't know. I'd rather have you do the five movies. You have more variety. You have different genres. Yes, the good thing about the five movies that you're gonna see me and VJ in different kind of movies, different genres, different categories of the genres, right? For the movies. Whereas the Matrix is all the same genre for three movies, but the Matrix trilogy is kick ass. Some Sarah. I think the Matrix trilogy will be even better than all those movies, to be honest. Except for Zayn. Zayn will beat out the Matrix. Zayn is a masterpiece. But I think the three Matrix movies will beat out my other five movies, to be honest. It'll be very close, but I think the Matrix will take the edge. But you're looking at an amazing story for They're Unique. Cage Apple, I haven't chosen for They're Unique, but if he does They're Unique, he's one and done. So he's obviously hoping I do the Matrix. I even do the Matrix. I want to be safe for like 10, 11 years of my life. Yeah. Was They're Unique is only a 2-year project. After the 2 years, Cage Apple gets his check and the journey ends, man. Some Sarah. And for They're Unique, I'm only willing to pay Cage Apple like $3.3 million around there, and he doesn't get score off the royalties. He just gets his $250K merch, and that's it. Because he's not an A-list actor; he's a B-list actor. That's why he doesn't deserve a piece of the royalties. And I'm thinking Zendaya is VJ's best friend. So Cage Apple is my best friend. Zendaya is VJ's best friend. All right, I can picture Zendaya and VJ best friends. Yes. Zendaya kind of reminds me of VJ, you know what I'm saying? She reminds me of VJ in her Victorious days when she had that brown skin. Because VJ's skin changed. I don't know what happened to VJ's skin, man. She has like whitish skin now. Whereas back then she has lighter skin now. Whereas back then she had like her skin was dark. Her tone of her skin was darker. You guys know? It's like, oh, I know. It's like, yeah. Zendaya, VJ used to be darker back in the Victorious days. So then she changed. She looks different. Yeah, man. You see her in back in the day in her Victoria's days, she looks much different. Obviously, she had more of that princessy look, and she had darker skin, and now her skin's lighter. I don't know if VJ has a disease. I don't know, man. I heard she has autoimmune disease or something like that. I don't know what it is. I don't know what disease she has. It's probably not autoimmune. Because you guys are crazy psychopaths, you probably diagnosed her with autoimmune. I guarantee VJ doesn't even have a disease. Apart for her being fecund, because I don't hate VJ. I guarantee it would have something to do with what her changing, obviously. Just like you look at my pictures from in high school, I look much different than I did in high school. In high school, I had more of that kiddish look. I had my big afro and I was you look much different than you did in high school. Yes, I look much different than I did in high school too. I changed too. Well, Ivan, yeah, man. I look back at my high school pictures. I'm like, holy shit, I look so much different than I did when I was in high school. Yeah, VJ looks different when she was in high school too. She looks different, obviously. VJ looks different, obviously. Sarah. VJ looks different. And that's why I don't know what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna have to what? I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to what? I'm gonna have to have a talk with my team and have this talk with VJ, and I'm gonna have to. I might have you guys vote. Hey, would you guys rather have me do the 5 movies or the 4 movies, or have me do the Matrix trilogy? Ivan, that's fuck. Ivan, don't do that, man. You put us in a tight pickle, man. That's tough. We can't choose. It's too fucking hard. Yes. Even though those 4 movies are amazing, you want to see. I want to see you kick asses on the Matrix. Yes. You know what I'm saying? It's tough, man. Yeah, man. I'm saying, yeah. Obviously, it's tough. Obviously, yeah. But something tells me I don't know, man. Like, even though I know my heart's with the Matrix, something tells me my team was just telling me I even just do the 5 movies. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to call Warner Bros. And Hamleys annoying talks. It's annoying, Ivan. But Ivan, this is a huge opportunity for you to be the one kicking ass. Yeah, man. You're gonna see me as the one kicking ass in the Matrix. You know how you saw Keanu Reeves as the one kicking ass. Yeah, you're gonna see me as the one kicking ass. Whereas the Great Escape, you'll see me kicking ass, but I'm a secret agent like James Bond, right? It's much cooler with me as the one kicking ass than me as like a secret agent kicking ass, obviously. And Very Unique, you'll see me as a pretty boy. I have my big lumberjack beard, and me and Vita are lovers in the movie, obviously. Yeah. Great Escape, me, Vijay are husband and wife. They're unique. We're girlfriend and boyfriend, obviously. So they're unique. We're lovers. The Great Escape, we're lovers too. But like, Great Escape is not focused on love. It's focused on the story of us escaping the company, obviously. But you'll have scenes where me and Vijay kiss and like we're holding all that stuff. Whereas They're Unique is a romance story. It's all love, pretty much, right? Looking at beautiful music for They're Unique. It plays this beautiful music. No, remember that Twilight song when Bella went shopping for the prom? In Twilight, the first time you got that beautiful music, yeah, you get that beautiful music. They're unique. Yeah, I want some beautiful music, guys, and they put beautiful music in. Look at an amazing story. Yeah, I guarantee you, VJ will choose the 4 movies over The Matrix because VJ wants to do that romance story. I mean, I want to do that Very Unique story so bad. You know, so I want to do that Very Unique story with you, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? I want to do that Very Unique romance story with you, Ivan. Women love romance. Now, even though I love The Matrix, Ivan, I want to do that romance story so bad, Ivan, with you. I also want to do that Great Escape movie with Keanu Reeves. I want to kick ass. Okay, fine. We'll do the Great Escape then. Sarah. Yeah. So if I do the Great Escape, obviously, Keanu Reeves, I'll sign him to like a $59 million deal for his base salary with his bonus. That's a lot of money for him. You know what I'm saying? John Favreau only might pull me aside. Ivan, what is wrong with you? $59 million is more than enough money for Keanu Reeves. He doesn't even make that in Hollywood on average. You don't have to give him pieces of roles. He's not worth it, Ivan. You're the main show, not him. But guys, it's guys, to keep Keanu Reeves happy and if you want him to brag how much Paramount companies in Hollywood, give him a piece of the role. That way you keep Keanu Reeves, Scarlett Johansson, Ben Affleck happy. As they can get angry, like they know, I don't know, Keanu Reeves, I don't know, me and Vijay make I don't know what. Me and Vijay make, I don't know, we make what, 25, we make like, I don't know, $18 billion off the movie. You know what I'm saying? Keanu Reeves and all of them can be pissed off, obviously. I told you before, I said 67 billion. That's highly unlikely. You're probably looking at maybe 800 million people worldwide buying it, because most people have families, right? So if you have families, you only have to order one movie. Hence, it cuts it down by a lot. Obviously, and don't forget, only like what? Only like what? I don't know, like 4 or 5%. Only like what? 10% of the world speaks English. I'm saying, or 13%, whatever it is, speak English, whatever it is in the world. There's only 1.3 billion English-speaking people in the world, and all these other countries, they don't understand English. And I'm only releasing my movie in what, like 7 languages, hence that cuts it down. And you're looking at maybe 800 million people, 900 million people, 1 billion people buying it. So I'm saying, yeah. Because me and Vijay will make maybe, I don't know, for the Great Escape, we might make maybe 23 billion bucks maybe off the movie and the merch. Still a lot of money, obviously. Keanu Reeves and Scarlett Johansson want a piece of that pie, obviously. Want a piece of the pie, obviously. Even if I paid them flat side, they'd still be happy, obviously. But they'd still be happy, obviously. But what? They might be they might resent me and Vijay because me and Vijay are making way more than them. Was there? But guarantee my 17 will tell me, Ivan, like what you're paying Keanu Reeves is enough. Like $60 million is enough money. He's walking away with tens of millions back, Ivan. You don't have to give him pieces of royalties. This is madness, Ivan. He's not worth like $100 of the profits. He may be worth that Hollywood, but he's not worth that for your movie. You and Vijay are the main show, not him. He'll build buzz, Ivan, but you're the main show. The world's going crazy to watch you, not him. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, it's fine. I'll give him a piece of royalties that way you keep Keanu Reeves happy. Give Keanu Reeves $120 million of the profits. A flat $120 million. Because he's really big, he's worth almost $400 million. Give him a flat $120 million of the profits, or give him 0.3 or 0.2. Chances are Keanu Reeves will tell me, Ivan, just pay me the flat 120. Yeah. As you 0.2 might be 90, might be 95, it might be a bit less. Ivan, pay me the 120. In Scarlett, you can pay her like $47.5 million with salary and bonuses. That's more than what she makes in Hollywood. You give her like $60 million of the profits. That's good enough for her. 55, $60 million. 60, give her 60. Or 0.1 or 0.07. Ivan, just pay me the flat $60 million. Yes. I gave you a good deal. And Ben Affleck, you can pay him a bit more. Pay him, he's bigger than Scarlett. Pay him 48.5, give him 68 million, 67 million. $67 million of the profits. That's a good deal for Ben Affleck. 70 is a bit too much. He's ripping you off. No, give him like 66, $67 million, Ben Affleck, for the role. He doesn't make that in Hollywood. He makes like his 10, 20 million in Hollywood. And like 10 million, $50 million of the profits. It's a good deal for Ben Affleck. And that's why they're all going to work really hard for me. They're going to Ben will destroy the role of the big boss, and Keanu Reeves will destroy the role of what the badass boss. Obviously, Scarlett Johansson will destroy the role of the badass boss. If you thought Keanu Reeves acting in John Wick was good, think of acting better than that. He's badass. He's him Scarlett Johansson and are evil people. Obviously, Ben Affleck is the big boss of the company. And Scarlett Johansson and them are up there too in the company, and the badass fighters, and I'm saying, yeah. And Ben Affleck and all of them send hitmen after us. And we're on the run over me, John Robert K. Look at an amazing story of that Great Escape. The Great Escape would be a good story, but with a fun, entertaining experience. I want the Great Escape to be a fun, entertaining experience that gets you on your seat. You know how when you watch Bourne Identity, John Wick 3, those are fun, entertaining movies to watch? Yeah. It'll be a good story, but it's not. The stories are better than The Great Escape, but The Great Escape will be a fun, entertaining story to watch. It'll be an amazing movie, man, yeah. Whereas Matrix 4 will be entertaining too, but it'll lean more towards quality of story, less on the entertainment factor, but it'll still be entertaining, obviously. Whereas The Great Escape will be a very entertaining movie, because it's just me and VJ on the run kicking ass. You know what I'm saying? It's a highly entertaining. You know how when you watch Taken, it's like non-stop action. Transformers is a highly entertaining. Yeah, you're looking at a highly entertaining movie, man. And then Keanu Reeves and all of them are all going to brag how much better my company is in Hollywood. Yeah, because I paid them way more money that they don't even make in Hollywood. With the exception of The Matrix, Keanu Reeves made his 250 million for The Matrix. But after that, he never made that kind of money afterwards. He made probably on average 15 million, 20 million bucks around there. 10 million for his movies, 8 million for his movies. And he got a piece of the royalties sometimes, yeah. Yo, Ivan's company blows out of the water, but I made I signed like my $100+ million deal, man. You made your 100+, yeah, man. I signed, yeah, Ben, I heard you signed that massive deal, yeah, man. I signed like a 17, $16 million deal for Ivan's movie. You made $160 million, yeah, man. I made millions in my bank. Ivan's company blows out of the water, man, yeah. Ivan spoiled me with a luxury buffet. I partied up at his yard, I partied up at his condo. I flew on a $300 million jet, yeah, but Ivan has a nice property of land. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, unheard of budget, $670 million budget. Yeah, this is gonna be crazy. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, this is if I do the Great Escape. Obviously, there's a high chance I will do the Great Escape over the Matrix. We'll see what happens. Obviously, Ivan, is there a higher chance to do the Matrix or the Great Escape? Most likely the Great Escape, because the Great Escape is my IP. Whereas the Matrix is not my IP, and if Warner Bros. Is not interested in selling off the rights, I will not do the Matrix. Obviously, you know what I'm saying, huh? David Zaslav might tell me, Ivan, I'm sorry, we're not interested in selling off the Matrix brand. Okay, fine. It's within your right. I'll just do the Great Escape. It's not a big deal. I still have a plan. I'll do my 4 movies. Well, and I get to save Keanu Reeves. I get to do that amazing story with Keanu Reeves, obviously. You know what I'm saying, huh? Yeah. Thought it'd be cool to talk about this for this video, obviously. Take a break off Zanus, right? Talk about Zanus a lot, obviously. But those Zanus actors are going to want to be in that Great Escape movie, Ivan. I want to be in that Secret Agent Great Escape movie, Ivan. My guys, you're not good for the fucking Great Escape. The only one who's really good is Idris Elba, but I told you, I'm not going to have him resign him. Otherwise, it's going to create a stir in the industry. All these Hollywood actors are going to be pissed off. It's not fair that you're resigning him. You know, you need to give us all an opportunity. We all want to be in Ivan's movie. Yeah, it's not fair. I was like, fuck those actors, Ivan. Just resign me. I'm like, Idris Elba, you can't be selfish. I'm not going to fucking resign you, man. Ivan, man, I don't want to go to fucking Hollywood, man. I want to be in that Secret Agent movie, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand Hollywood, Ivan. Your company's supposed to burn Hollywood, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know it is, but you're not good for what? It's not fair for the other actors in Hollywood. You have to be considerate. I would think about other actors. Don't think about yourself. Ivan, I don't care about those fucking actors, man. I want to be in that Secret Agent movie, Ivan. I'm like, guys, you're not fucking good for the Great Escape. They're all gonna beg, though, you know what I'm saying? John Boyega, Val Jose, you're gonna see them begging. Ariana Grande would beg too, and she's a big popular singer. Ivan, can I be in that Great Escape movie or that Matrix movie? I'm like, no, Ariana Grande, you're not good for the movie, you know what I'm saying? Ivan, I want to work for you full time. I don't want to fucking work in Hollywood. Like Ariana Grande, I launched your fucking acting career. You're gonna be Ivan. I don't want to go to Hollywood, man. I want to work for you because my company pays more. Because Ariana Grande signed like a $30 million deal. She signed a massive deal. She signed like a $27 million deal, man. Ariana Grande. Because Ariana Grande, because she's what? Because she's the biggest out of all the Hollywood actors, I'm going to give her the highest amount of the royalties, obviously. So I'll pay her 5 for the role of Belle, but I'll give her like $21 million of the royalties. Give her like 0.05. Give her $21 million of the royalties, and she signed like a $26 million deal. Like, the biggest contract out of everyone there. Massive deal, obviously. She'll walk away with like an $11-12 million check in her bank after taxes are paid. It's a nice paycheck for her. That's why she'll work really hard for me, obviously. I'd rather just do my music on the side and work full time for your company. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be an actor in Hollywood. I want to work for your Skysys company, Ivan. I know Ariana Grande, but you're not good for the what? You're not good for the Grayscape. I was nice enough to say you for this movie. Now you're gonna go back to Hollywood. You're gonna back me left behind. You get what you deserve. You guys are not innocent. You deserve to be left behind. You don't deserve to be saved either. I was nice enough to save you for Zanis. You were lucky, and now you're gonna go back to Hollywood, left behind. You get what you deserve, man. See what I'm saying? And I even though you guys are left behind, at least you can say you experienced the fame of IMVJ, and you're gonna have pretty, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have not bad careers or very successful careers. You can now bargain for more money now. John, you can now bargain for your $2, $3, $4 million in Hollywood. You're welcome. Avon Georgia can now bargain for his $1.8 million, $2 million, $2.5 million in Hollywood now, $3 million in Hollywood. Because they're world famous. The bigger ASUs can now bargain for more money now. Yeah, you guys are but Ivan, like, my career feels meaningless without you, man. Even though I'm gonna be successful, my career feels meaningless. I'm a side attention. Only like 10, 15 million people are tuning into my movie, and the whole world's tuning into your Great Escape movie, Ivan. I know. But you get what you deserve, man. You're gonna go back to Hollywood being left behind. I'm not gonna fucking re-sign you for the Great Escape. You're not good for that movie, man. But all those actors are gonna beg me. They're all gonna beg me if you should resign. It's been crazy. Yeah, man. I'll talk for maybe a good 10 more minutes and I'll shut this camera off here, guys. I want to make a short video today, guys. It's getting late. I want to go to the store and get my beer and smokes. And I'll enjoy the video with you guys. Keanu Reeves and Scarlett Johansson will beg too. You're going to see Scarlett Johansson, Ben Affleck, and Keanu Reeves begging too. Oh, could I be in that romance story? I'm like, no, guys. You're not good for their unique at all. Oh my god, you're not good for the movie at all. I can't picture Ben Affleck and Scarlett Johansson and Keanu Reeves in that romance story. They're not good for it at all. Guys, you're not good for it at all, man. You're not good for their unique at all. Ivan and I don't want to go back home. Holy shit, Keanu Reeves and Scarlett Johansson are begging me. We just resign them. Like, these guys are powerful. They don't struggle getting roles. Yeah, Ivan. Like, even though I know I can get roles, no problem. My career is feels worthless, man. Only like 30 million fans are tuning into my movie. 40 million fans are tuning into our ensemble movie. Because Hollywood might do an ensemble with those 3 actors, right? And like a billion plus people are tuning into you're great. You're their unique, man. I want to be in that movie, Ivan. Because they want to be saved. They don't want to be left behind. They know that feeling of being saved and being part of the glory. And that the buzz of that big budget movie, obviously. They don't want to lose that feeling of being left behind, abandoned by God in Hollywood. Even though they can bargain for a lot of money in Hollywood, calories and all that, I'm saying, they can get roles, no problem. Their careers are a side tension. You know what I'm saying? Shut my camera.